Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Dr. Nasdaq. I'm in the hashtag Tesla listing today, and I got my Santa Claus hat on because I'm trying to ho in a Cybertruck. Go shoot me a listen on Spotify. Also, for those that wanted the beginner's guide, you can now get access to that separately. Apart from being in the Learn and Earn chat, it is now on my Gumroad and Etsy shop. If you want like everything, the beginner's guide, and access to my trades, join that lifetime Learn and Earn. It's only a one-time fee, and then you get access to my Cash App giveaways. Yeah, basically today's topic is on healing your inner child. I know a lot of you guys are going through the same things as me in regards to like healing your inner child, because you guys also have mother wounds and father wounds and are part of the LGBTQ plus community like myself, and you guys, I don't know, seem to like my less talks where I like share my life and just kind of vent. So this video is just gonna be a venting video on why you should also heal your inner child, and I just share just my story because I'm really trying to heal, but I just really be feeling agitated. Like I be having headaches and just, I don't know, I just be getting so angry and mad and just really struggling to just let go and forgive. And I'm really trying to leave all this like anger and pain in 2024, and you guys should also do the same to really level up. I've been on here several times, and it just it's just hard to heal. It's not gonna be a quick process. It's gonna take a couple months. It's gonna take a couple venting sessions. You gotta really don't think about the past and really hone in on your future, hone in on achieving your goals. And for me, that was locking myself in the studio, which is like my bedroom, and just focusing on music, focusing on the charts. I had to really try my hardest to let go of bad habits like smoking, marijuana, drinking. Those are just coping mechanisms that just make your mental health worse. And I just had to realize karmic justice is real, and I was one of those that experienced it. And I've told you guys before, like I had issues with like family, friends, due to karmic justice, being returned to my parents, because all of the bad juju and just bad things that they just did to me and didn't care until like the universe clapped back at them. And I just had to realize everything happens for a reason. I had to stop feeling guilt, shame, all this, because I just wouldn't have the issues I have if I just had parents who decided to basically formed a healthy relationship, tried to really prioritize me. Like I didn't have parents like that. They had a bad relationship with each other. They let their bad relationship with each other really affect me. Like I don't know, just because like my parents didn't like each other and shit, like that type of like behavior that they had towards each other, they sometimes started like treating me like that. For example, like my mom, she'll like in some way try to put me down and like elevate my sister, or like take from me to elevate my sisters because they're less fortunate. And I just don't understand how your own parent can be trying to really bring you down to a low vibration. And I just really see like why my grandma from my dad's side just took me, because like my mom's side of family wasn't trying to elevate me. Like my mom wanted me to be adopted by her sister, and it's like she in a way wasn't really trying to give to me the way my grandma wanted, I guess basically the same type of lifestyle my grandma wanted for me didn't really match the lifestyle that my mom wanted for me. And I'm just so happy that my grandma took me, and I just had to realize, sometimes your own family doesn't really want the best of the best for you. And like my family had to really like label me a liar and do all of this before they revealed a lot of like just bad shit, or just like, I don't know, messed up shit they did to me, because they just didn't want my reaction. They didn't, they just, kind of wanted to shut me up and make it seem like I'm mentally ill, da 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 da. But of course, people like kids like me who grew up in a broken home with parents who didn't like each other, mental emotional abuse, stuff like that. Of course, I'm gonna be messed up in the head. Of course, I'm gonna be lashing out. Like I, in a way, was causing a scene around my family. If you're a person like that, if you're a kid like me, it's worse. Like you have to go around and try to like seek attention, da 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 da, because neither your parents cared about your mental health, and you kind of had to make a scene or do something to get attention, because it's like a cry for help in a way. It's just like you gotta really just go seek help. You don't really need to do all that. In a way, like my family had to really kind of like shut me up, or, oh, I'm not gonna lie, this that. But at the same time, those people would be lying themselves, trying to manipulate me themselves, sabotage me, da 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 da, like tell lies about me too. Like people just don't care about you unless it really directly affects them. Like who cares about the people calling you a liar? Their opinion doesn't really matter. Like they don't know your whole story. They don't know what you've been through. Fuck people's opinion. Like even if it's your family or friends, like only care about people who can relate to your pain and struggles. And a lot of you guys seem to relate to me, or can relate to me, because you guys also had mother wounds and father wounds and grew up in broken homes, and your parents were also not together and didn't have a healthy relationship with each other. So that's why I really stopped caring about people's opinion of me, even if it's like my close family. And it's like they can say whatever they want, like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, this that, but it's really to shut me up, because they're pissed off that the universe really gave me that karmic justice that I was owed. Because at the end of the day, neither of my parents were looking out for my mental health. My mom was taking from me, and in a way puts me down. It's just like, why do you have to be a person like that? It's like, she's like a misery loves company type of person. And in a way, like, why would she want me to be adopted by someone who in a way just couldn't provide the best of the best for me? And sometimes I had thought like whatever she had was gonna be mine, but my aunt would like probably take that and give to my two younger sisters because they're less fortunate, and da 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 da. That just doesn't have anything to do with me. And I really just had to realize why my grandma was like, oh, I should just go, I guess be adopted by my dad's sister, and all of this. And like my mom's side couldn't see me or talk to me. I really understand why she was like that, because my mom's side of the family wasn't really trying to elevate me and didn't really want the best of the best for me. And I just had to realize everything happens for a reason. You're right where you're supposed to be. Don't question anything. Like people can attack me all they want. They can call me a liar and say whatever they want, because at the end of the day, people are doing the same thing to me. Like they're lying, telling lies about me, in my business, trying to one up me, like outsmart me. Like people will stay trying to be like one step ahead of me or trying to manipulate me. Like people just don't realize their own flaws, and they focus on my flaws and constantly try to put me down in some type of way. And you know, you gotta just screw people's opinion of you and just don't care about what people have to say, because at the end of the day, I'm a good person. Like this would not be my destiny, you know, the Empress of Blues or being Fenty the Rapper, if I was a bad person or had like bad intentions. It's because I have good intentions and I give out those positive vibes. And I just had to really isolate myself and distance myself from negative energy and negative people, because they just don't want to see me win. And you know, in a way, those same people will like I don't know, they just kind of like envy me or jealous, or in a way just like wish they were me. And I just had to, you know, realize that. And it took me a long time to realize that, like, after you hit your like mid-20s and like you really mature, that's when I had, you know, I guess became sensitive to energies and just could read people better, and just learn that, you know, no reaction is the best reaction, because people want me to, you know, react negatively. And you know, I had to just really stop feeling bad when like bad juju comes into the universe, because it's like that is just, you know, just karma coming back to that person because they put that type of energy into the universe. And you know, I'm one of those that really try to not put out just bad stuff into the universe or do bad things to people. Like sometimes I just feel like my mom like sometimes deserves to struggle, because it's like, if you're taking from your own kid, like that's just messed up, or like would place me in a dangerous situation, like because she works and like my stepdad stayed home. It's like common sense stuff like that just kind of like in a way irritates my soul. And then this, I guess in a way, the same thing like with my dad, like I don't know, he was just mad because, you know, the universe gave me karmic justice because he didn't care about my mental health, and only cared when it like directly impact him. And you know, the universe like really had to make him feel the same type of pain I felt, you know, like that mental stress that I felt. And the same thing with my mom. The universe really will clap back, and I just had to realize that's just, you know, karmic justice coming back to me. And I can't really overthink things. Like people will be so quick to like listen to exactly to what I'm saying, da 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 da, but they don't realize they be lying themselves, trying to manipulate, and they don't realize their own flaws and all this, and they're just so quick to jump on me because they know they just did me dirty, and just wanted to shut me up, and you know, just kind of like avoid my reaction and da 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 da. But none of that stuff would have happened if, you know, people just cared about my mental health from the very beginning. I just had parents with like better parenting styles, you know, parents that really, you know, prioritized me. And I didn't have parents like that. That's like why both my parents had other kids and da 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 da. And in a way, like I don't know, that's why I just kind of, in a way, kind of been isolating myself from like family, friends, because I don't care about their opinions of me. I don't care what they have to say about me. They can say I'm messed up in the head all they want, but of course a kid like me who grew up in a broken home, who had just kind of like messed up parents, half siblings, and just I don't know, just like craziness, like drama in the family, like of course I'm gonna go through some type of mental battle, and just I don't know, just like everything happens for a reason, and I had to really just stop overthinking things and just had to really start letting go of anger and pain towards my parents, because some of the stuff that like I learned about my parents just really surprised me, and I just would not have ever, like, in my mind, you know, thought they would do that to me. And it's just like, damn, like, it's just so messed up. And I just kind of just had to accept it, and, you know, just kind of forgive and just let go, because at the end of the day, if my parents made better choices, their lives wouldn't be, you know, the way it is. Like, if they married, you know, better people, or just made better, like, decisions, they would not, you know, be where they are in life. And that's why I, you know, made that video about good and bad choices. And you gotta really make good choices to shape the life that you want. And you can't really blame people for the way your life is. You gotta blame yourself. Everything that, you know, goes wrong in your life, blame yourself. You can't, you know, blame people. You can't let people try to sabotage you, manipulate you. Like, I've been there. People you know, didn't want to see me win in the trading industry, and, you know, wanted me to give shit for free and da 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 da, because they didn't want to see me win. And I just had to just be selfish and, you know, stop being a people pleaser and not care about, you know, them, because at the end of the day, I want to be a winner, and they didn't want to see me win. So I had to really say screw them and win, because they didn't want to see me win. And the same thing with rap. Like I told you guys before, none of my family friends bought a ticket. They didn't want to see me make it in rap. Like, it's gonna be strangers for real that want to see you elevate. It's not family or friends. Don't work with family or friends. Don't do business with family or friends. Strangers are the ones that are going to change your life. And I, you know, have experienced it. And ever since I've, you know, learned that lesson the hard way, I kind of just been focused on me, caring about me. Sorry guys, I'm still kind of sick, stuffy nose and sore throat. But yeah, you gotta really heal your inner child to let go. Like, I've had people say, oh, I act kitty because I played, you know, video games trying to stream. But look at all the streamers who made it. Look at their life in their 30s compared to the normal 30-year-old who went to get that just over broke. Are they in that Urus? Do they have that time freedom? No. So just don't care about people's opinion or what they have to say about you. Like, same thing with me. Like, people would judging me because I'd be like having a party in my own house. Like, I'd be partying by my damn self. Like, I stopped going to concerts and shows. You gotta realize those people have never even been to concerts and shows. Those people who are judging you, well, at least for me, who were judging me, they just sit around and watch TV all day and just not, you know, try to elevate themselves, better their lives, but they try to judge me for doing that. And you gotta just not care about them and their opinions, and just focus on you and healing you. I'm gonna end this video now because my eyes are watering. Don't forget to subscribe.